Welcome y'all to another Skip Barber race here in iRacing. This will be the start of Season 4, and this will be Race 4 for us in Season 4. We have not been having a good time so far today, and if I'm not careful, I'm actually going to drop below 2.0 in my safety rating. It has been that rough. I have yet to finish better than second to last in the races too. Between other people killing me, and me killing myself multiple times per race, it has just been really rough. This will be my last attempt for today. I hopefully will be able to do a race that doesn't suck, or I'll be able to finish the race. That's the goal, is just to finish the race. We are doing that badly. Like, where we are now, we're actually at risk of losing our iRating enough to where we won't even make the top splits anymore. We should have pace on people, track temps like 108. I think somebody wants to start from the pits, so we should have full time. What's really been frustrating for us is that I actually got some practice time in Sunday, and I was running like 58.576, 58.5s, which is, I think, a not too shabby time. I mean, looking at some of the races and the times, that's actually not bad at all. So it's been extra frustrating that I haven't been able to put a race together. Here we go.
Green, green, green.
So some of the changes you'll notice, the green flashing lights instead of the solid green.
Car right. Still there. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
Not sure what that was about.
Sorry, I had to pick. Guys in front of me were passing each.
Left side. Clear.
But the streak continues. I think the car's okay. It feels mostly okay so far. Still not sure. What's unfortunate there is we didn't pull enough away to actually get away from the person behind us.
1 minute 9.487.
But we lost enough of time to lose the draft of the people in front of us. Kind of chickening out there. In my with my faster laps, I was able to hold it flat. And I've been struggling with the hill crest there, and I think I figured out why in a time trial I did to try to regain some SR, because I've been having that much trouble today. And to just kind of calm down and put some laps together that actually did count. Straight is weird there. Way off the turn there. And that was terrible. Unfortunately, the person behind us is now close enough, they're going to pass us on the straight. You see how I kind of look like I'm actually aimed to the left a bit? That's what you want. Yeah, now I'm just totally screwing everything up.
Left side, 69.771. Stay on the right, clear. Left side. Still there. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Decent defense. Unfortunately, that's going to hurt us more in getting past on losing time to the people in front of us. I screwed up that line, so I downshifted to third to try to get some steering in the front. But you should be in fourth for that. So what I should be doing here is not trying to defend and just let him go.
9.689, car right, clear.
And then we work together to try to pass. Ooh. Doing that's not going to get it done, though. I'm really disliking that floaty stuff. Just not getting it done today. Well, I haven't been able to do not screwing up.
0.678.
I'm just a wee bit frustrated, if you can't tell. I think the actually having a really good pace yesterday and then qualifying third in my first race of the top split. Wasn't that, I don't think the strength of field on that was all that great, but it was still like high teens. And I'm finding all kinds of new ways and exciting ways to make mistakes. Which the worst part is it let the person behind us catch up a lot.
0.565.
So what I'm kind of doing there is I'm using third gear so we don't lose a lot of speed and kind of letting it push us out into a wider arc and then hitting it into second to kind of narrow, wrong gear, to actually get some nice weight on the front of the car for the turning. Oh, that's where I lost it last race. Pushed that turn just a wee bit too hard. Saved it, and then what I want to do, because I'm using all just visual indicators to tell if I'm actually having traction or not, thought I didn't, and proceeded to make it lose grip. So another thing you can do, or what is that, turn 3? I am very much so overdriving the turns right now, and that's killing us. Chickened out again. But you can keep it in second and just use the throttle to kind of steer it. I like the third to second transition instead, because then you're in a better gear for accelerating out. Giving myself a heart attack there, not unintentionally pushing too hard. Kind of butchered that turn, but I'm okay with it because we survived the hill, the crest. And I'm getting on the gas there too early for this track temp, which is why it's kind of killing us. When it's colder, you can actually get on it a lot earlier.
8-2.
You can actually like hold a little bit of throttle through it. Because you'll notice a lot of times we're ending up shallow. Bad place to try to run them over. You know what, I'm okay with where I am right now, because this is what I need to practice. Trying to follow behind someone without really screwing up and being able to keep
3-4-3.
more pressure on the person and line up for a pass. But more specifically, very frustrating that is. They're kind of all over the place, making mistakes, and I'm not sure if it's lag or them actually trying to correct mistakes. And it's hard to really pass right there. Ooh, good thing that didn't cost us more than it did. Still have half the race left.
9.146.
Downshifted a bit early, but I needed the extra braking and didn't want to brake and upset the car. Every time he does that, I'm thinking he's going to touch the dirt and go off. Or come, you know, 90 degrees to us. Perpendicular is the word I'm looking for. And if we can get a good run here, we might actually be able to pass him on the straight.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side. Keep to the right.
Not going to be able to hold it.
Still there. Clear on the left.
Just not able to do it. What I need to do is back up a bit, so I can get a good run through here. Or not, or more importantly, not screw that turn up. I'm thinking he quite possibly knows he's slower than we are.
Car right. 59.979. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Really overcooked that there. May work out for us though. Nope. Not going to be enough. And I know I'm over braking there. Kind of did that just to ensure I would get a good exit.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. 9.426. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left. You're back in fourth position. Clear.
Wonder if he did what we did. Oh. That was closer than I like. The back was not seated there very well at all. Come on, let's hold it.
9.372. You got 10 laps to go.
Then we should be able to put some time on him here. As we do. Okay, even if we wreck out now, I'm fairly happy with the way this race has gone. Okay, that's not a damn challenge. And that puts him in real close range. He's going to have a run. Darn. It's unfortunate.
9.417.
That seemed a rather late move on his part. I'm assuming he brakes later than I do. And that probably surprised him when I wasn't giving him room to come through there because I didn't think he had the room to begin with. I'm not sure if that was a jerk move on my part. Because I didn't see him being set up to pass, so I didn't think he was going to. And I'm thinking he didn't even think he was going to until I kind of got behind, until I slowed down there a bit more than he was expecting.
59.145.
Almost had it. You can see there I was in second, kind of using a little bit of gas to extend out the line. I still think third does better. And has been our day today.
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it.
Oh, get off. Just can't believe I did that. After such a good race up until that point, too. That's the most frustrating part, I think. Okay, so I discovered something in an earlier race. If you're at the pit stall that's even with, where the front of the car is kind of even with the finish line, if you miss your pit box, you try to roll back for it, you will get a cutting penalty. A lovely 2-minute cutting penalty. Which is all sorts of awesome.
Left side. Clear on the left.
And we're second to last. Wow, we're in a mixed split. And as far as I can tell, only one person is wrecked out so far. Well, wrecked out twice. Still can't believe I did that. Oh well, at least we had a good race for a while out of it. The best part is I basically had it locked up, and then I screwed up.
1 minute 10.515.
Well, let's see if we can at least get 24 laps in, which would be a new record for us this season. Not happy with that. See, that's what happens if you don't swing wide there. And you basically are pinching the turn, so it's no big surprise. Still not sure why I'm having so much trouble here. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that I am pushing so hard because I want the fast times, but I don't think I'm pushing.
9.449. You've got 5 laps to go.
Like right there, I was not trying to push. I was just trying to run my lines because I'm faster than that guy we were racing. And wow, did we screw up this turn. Well, that wasn't a bad recovery. Probably slow, but not as slow as it could have been if I swung wide and didn't compromise the turn. I would also like to point out that we are actually staying ahead of third by a reasonable margin. He's gained a little bit on us right there.
9.047.
Probably due to our major mistake through this section. And I think my problem right there about not having to lift is I'm pinching that turn. Okay, so third gained on us quite a bit now.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Wow, those terrible laps. Probably part of it is I need to warm my tires back up. But I think they replaced them, and so they're brand new and cold. There we go. I'm also thinking that you just kind of need to, like, twitch it. Get the back end to kind of come around for you. Unfortunately, if you're not careful, you're going to twitch it too much and the back end will say hi to you.
One flag, 1 more lap to go.
And the other thing I absolutely hate about this track is because it's so short, it's so easy to go down a lap.
9.216.
I mean, unless you basically wreck right there by the pit lane. And even then, Is that what we call a power slide? Yeah, definitely aiming off to the left a bit makes that turn less annoying. That little bobble there. Hey, at least we finished, so I'll take that. It's just been that rough of a day. And I feel bad about it.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
But you know what? Even though that was a terrible, terrible finish, that was a really fun race up until that point. But you know what? I'm going to call it a win. It was far from a win in finishing position, but I had fun, and that's what I'm here for. I will take that one. As you can see, our iRating is down a little bit at 1499. If you don't remember what we finished last season at, it was 1786. So yeah, been a bit of a rough day. We gained iRating, also a plus. And also, if I do say so myself, that was one epic save at the beginning of the race on lap 1, turn 1, where I have no doubt I will have showed it in the as a picture-in-picture, but yeah, I don't think I could have been a whole lot further outside there, and Home Dew came up into me. Oh well, we still had a fun race, and it probably would have been a rather boring race otherwise, because looking at the fastest lap, I think we had a pretty good amount of pace on the guy that we were racing for 4th. We could have easily pulled away once we got out of the draft and stopped making so many silly mistakes. Oh well, it is what it is. See what we can do about it tomorrow. See if we can't claw back some of that iRating. Hopefully it should be pretty easy being in the bottom splits like we will no doubt be. So with that, if you like, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you have any questions, suggestions, feedback, or advice, drop it in the box below. Good luck in your races, and y'all take it easy.